The Inkatha Freedom Party says rampant corruption in government has led to the disregard of the rule of law. Party leader Inkosi Mangosuthu Buthelezi says IFP officials have never been accused of corruption. He was addressing supporters at the party's manifesto launch in Durban.
The culture of corruption has created disrespect for the rule of law in this country. No wonder our society is becoming more violent and more dangerous. The IFP knows that no society can achieve its full potential while its people live in fear. Development is only possible when individual rights and liberties are secured. Thus, safety and security and access to justice must be guaranteed. South Africans must feel safe and be safe. To achieve this, the IFP wants policing powers to be decentralized from national to provincial and local authorities. We are unapologetic about the fact that in the IFP we were federalists. We fought very hard for the creation of provinces during negotiations. And it was our stand, in fact, at the negotiating table that saw South Africa receive provinces in 1994. We wanted to ensure that governance could work from the bottom up, with communities designing their own solutions and working in partnerships with their public representatives. That is what we still want.
If voted into power, the IFP promises to fight crime and stop gender-based violence. Inkosi Buthelezi says the justice system should classify violence against women and children as a serious crime.
We also believe that there is need for specialized courts and specialized police units to deal with corruption, sexual and gender-based violence, gangs, and drug-related crimes. In fact, when it comes to drugs, we want to employ the defense force along our borders to curb cross-border smuggling and illicit trade in drugs, as well as weapons, as well as wildlife trafficking and human trafficking. South Africa needs to get tough on crime with increased minimum sentences and hard labor for prisoners. We must get tough in fighting abuse of women and children. This should be classified as a serious crime by our justice system. It is completely unacceptable that South Africa is spending more on a prison inmate than they are spending on a woman in a shelter who has fled from abuse. The vulnerable must be protected if we are to call ourselves a free and caring society.
The IFP says its election manifesto is premised on securing social and economic justice for all South Africans. Inkosi Buthelezi is confident his party will do well in May.
Our message is simple. We are the voice of reason. We are the champion of the poor. We are the party of integrity. We are the people you can trust. Trust us to get the economy working, and trust us to promote social cohesion. Trust us to be tough on crime, and trust us to fight gender-based violence. Trust us to promote responsible land reform, and trust us to fix the education system. Trust us to improve the healthcare system, and trust us to protect the environment. The IFP has chosen these issues as the starting point to rescue our country. Wherever you go, people are talking about these issues. Whether you're in the local spaza, whether you're in the tavern, or at a conference center, we're talking about the high cost of living, how expensive everything is, and how difficult it is to find work. We have all been victims of crime, whether it's petty, theft, or the trauma of rape. We all have a family member struggling to access good health care and affordable Medicare.